I had a little bit of an issue with it, and I said, say it again, and he did, and right hook sent him down.
He hit him, and he fell.
He hit him?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? So today we got a story here of a Dunkin Donuts employee who ended the life of a customer all because of a word. And I'm pretty sure none of you have heard this story because why would you? But if the roles were reversed, I'm pretty sure this would have been all over the mainstream media. Also, I want you guys to pay close attention to the interaction between the police officers and the suspect because I don't know if it's just me, but it just seems like the cops are bending the knee way too much, especially towards the end of this video. Take a look.
I have an altercation with one of the employees. And I guess it spilled, and I remember in here he was. Near 06 Street in Florida, 33619.
I don't know what happened. I was there. He was actually there. Don't check the DM. He was face. I'm taking down.
Which kid? He has heart problems. He's 100% disabled.
That is
Disabled veteran. Disabled veteran. He's got allergies. You've seen allergy test.
What do you have? Yeah, so first and foremost, let me just say my name is Corey Bajoles. I am the guy you were looking for in regards to this situation. The long and short of it is that here obviously at Dunkin, he's a regular. He normally comes through here and orders a large hot coffee, but today maybe he's having a rough day or something, and he decided to be extremely profound at the mouth. And I asked him respectfully on the microphone, could you please not use that kind of language, obviously with me and my employees, and as well as that, and he said no, and then he came around to the window, he kept going at the window, and then I guess he was going to come inside, so I came inside. I came on this side to let him know. He asked for the manager. Our current store manager is off already. She worked morning shift, and she's currently otherwise here. So I would be for the seniorship. I've been here a little bit longer than he has, so I was reserving responsibility for that. In any case, I came out to let him know. I said, listen, sir, with the profanity that you use, I would highly recommend that you go on about your business. We don't want to serve you any coffee today. Maybe you can try again another day, but you have clearly upset, feel me, the atmosphere here, and we would like for you to go on about your business. I asked him to do that repetitively. It's all on camera. As I mentioned, he came inside, and when he came inside, he addressed me, and he was looking. I said, hey, listen, the manager's not here right now. I'll give you the manager's store number and all that good stuff. And he didn't want it, and I said, sir, well, can you please go on about your business again and have a good day? And he said, no, you're a nigger. And then I said, and I'm sorry, I had a little bit of an issue with it, and I said, say it again, and he did. And right hook sent him down.
Okay, so the victim in this is actually a 77-year-old man, and no one is condoning what he said, but the reaction to his words was over the top. I mean, yet you still have a large portion of society that actually thinks it's okay to assault someone over words. I mean, in one instance, you just have mere words, and the response actually being a crime.
No, to the camera. Why? Because I'm gonna hit you in the face with the skateboard as soon as you say the N-word. Why? Because you can't say it. You got it on camera? Did you, Asher? You can't say the N-word, my boy.
There's a lot of words that are hateful, but it seems like the N-word is the only one where people think it's socially acceptable to assault someone over. Again, let me remind you, this kid is probably 20-something years old, and he just assaulted a man who's 77 years old. Like, there's no word in the English dictionary that would ever make me hit an elderly.
So it goes without being said that you can't hit somebody because they say something you don't like.
I very
Doesn't matter.
well.
I'm just telling you, brother.
No, I agree. Believe me. I'm terrified right now, but I agree with what you're saying. You shouldn't. I have had a fit of racism since I've only been here about 2 months, and I've dealt with so much of it. And I'm not saying that is a reason to do it. I'm not.
I got people that say a bunch of hateful and horrible stuff to me every single day. For the past 16 years, I let it go in one ear and out the other. It ain't gonna hurt you. This will get you in trouble. Not gonna get you arrested, but I mean, dude, you hit him and he fell down.
Yeah, and he hit his head pretty good.
And he should have never said what he said. But guess what? That's the country we live in. You say what you want to say.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, like you're saying, dude, get the freak out.
One second. Slipped and fall, pushed and fell.
Right hook and fell. My apologies for the
He was hit and he fell down.
Keep it down. I don't want this other. You hit him. You punched him and he fell.
I'm not one to run from what I've done.
No, you're fine.
And again, he's a regular, so I honestly feel like about this situation.
All right, no worries. Some of you guys have to go last.
Yes, sir. You too. Take it easy.
Howdy. Gentleman came in, was being very rude to this gentleman, which is the on-duty manager.
Acting manager for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. Said some few expletives, and he hit him, and he fell.
He hit him?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get his information yet or no?
I have not. I just came in and
That's his grandson that's with him, though.
Okay.
That is his grandson.
I was just talking with
him.
him.
Information if necessary.
So, yeah, you want to grab his 43?
I have.
Video of it?
We do have surveillance. However, when the boss leaves, she locks the.
That's fine.
Yeah, she locks the.
So here's the reality of what could happen.
Yeah.
If you charge a battery, yeah, you could be charged a battery.
Right.
You know, that's after we speak with him and see what's going on.
I'm aware. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get on to you, man.
Yeah. No.
You can't let, and I'm telling you from here on out, you can't let what somebody says anger you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I deal with it and I let it go on. I mean, people say nasty and hateful stuff to him and I just
believe
because
me,
we do our job.
I know.
For no reason.
I know it.
You're going to have people like that throughout your life. You just got to let it go in one ear and right out the other.
I was right
What happened?
here, and I was on the phone with my manager and the police officers at that time. Oh wait, yeah, police officer at that time, and that's what happened.
So what happened after that, after he said that?
Corey punched him. He was on the floor, and I was on the phone.
Okay. And you were standing like
Right around here on the
okay.
phone.
Okay. Is he? And Corey said he's a normally regular. He comes through
He
here.
comes here a lot, and he's very, like verbal. Like I guess he doesn't know how to, be respectful. So
Well, normal people know how to be respectful. And choose not to be.
He wasn't being
Yeah.
respectful.
I mean, it's
and
horrible.
yeah, so he does this a lot. I've had multiple times where I've had to go through it. He gets mad because we don't know his orders. But we don't know your orders because we cannot physically see your face.
Sure. Hello, manager.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to? A, I got a thumb drive, or B, if we're able to get the video, can you email it? What's better for you?
I'll have it emailed to you.
Okay.
I'll have my law prevention guy
Okay.
send it to you.
It feels better in here.
We don't have to.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
You're good. Yeah.
They told me what happened. I feel for you 100% right now. What's happening up here is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. And I understand your anger and your level of frustration. That would be pissed too. And this is one of those things that there's one thing that's steering us right now, and it's the level of this. He's in critical condition right now. It's not looking good. He has brain swelling right now. He's unconscious and everything. So I'm going to pray for you and for him that he recovers. If he recovers and he's okay, just not big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's the level of injury. Had he not been this injured, there's a lot of things he could have done. Because, like I said, nobody here is okay with what that guy said. And none of us would know at all, And he deserves to be put in his place for that. But because of how seriously he's injured, we have no choice. So I want you to understand that. Everybody here agrees that what was done to you was wrong. What he said to you was wrong. And you have to like I said, he's not in there. So I'm going to pray for you and for him that he recovers. That will hopefully go away.
But everything, when something happens, everything is taken that happens in the entire situation. You know what I'm saying? So him falling, him getting the injury, him being elderly, again, he could be in the hospital and be completely fine by tomorrow. Okay? But we'll tell mom. Mom can come down and bond you out. It should be, I think, a $1,000 bond or $100 to do a bondsman. She can come down and bond you out. And I'm sorry about this.
I'm sorry because I still think, no matter what anybody thinks of me, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't. I agree with everybody. I shouldn't have.
Let me turn the air on for you. Let me talk to mom real quick.
Okay, so I don't know if it's just me, but it felt like that cop was babying this suspect a little too much. Like, it kind of reminded me of that incident last week where Momdani went to visit that mentally ill patient who stabbed a cop and got shot in the process. Momdani ended up, visiting the mentally ill patient rather than visiting the cop who got stabbed. Like, this is what it kind of felt like to me. Because in one instance here, what the 77-year-old guy did was wrong by saying the N word, but that's not a crime. This guy, the suspect here, you're trying to appease him, and he's the one that committed the crime of assaulting someone.
3 days later, on May 7th, 2021, Cook died from a skull fracture and brain contusions. Pujols was rearrested and charged with aggravated manslaughter of an elderly adult, facing up to 30 years in prison. In March of 2022, prosecutors made a controversial decision. They reduced the charge to felony battery. Pujols was sentenced to 2 years house arrest, 3 years probation, 200 hours community service, mandatory anger management, and no prison time. Prosecutors cited key factors such as Pujols' clean record, the victim's aggression and racial slurs, and uncertainty under Florida's stand your ground laws. One man's past made him an unsympathetic victim. The other's clean record spared him a prison cell.
Okay, so he took a plea deal. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay, so this happened in Tampa. So Puyos was originally charged with aggravated manslaughter after the May 2021 incident where he punched Fennell Cook, leading to Cook's death from head injuries. Early on, there were plea negotiations. Puyos was pushing for a deal in late 2021, but talks stalled at one point. Ultimately, though, prosecutors accepted a plea agreement in March 2022. Puyos changed his plea to guilty on a reduced charge of felony battery. He was sentenced right then by the judge up to 2 years of house arrest. That is crazy still. No prison time. That is nuts.